Hey YouTube, I wanted to talk today some more about the JFK assassination and the conspiracy which surrounds it. Many of my subscribers are subscribed to me due to two other videos I've made on this subject. This is the third. So basically, I've got some questions that I can't find an answer for anywhere on the internet at all. None that satisfy me anyway. Basically, I want to discuss, how did Oswald know? And by the way, we are working on the assumption that Oswald, was a lone assassin in this. If you don't agree with that, that's fine. Let me know in the comments section, and we can discuss it. But how, assuming it did, how did Oswald know that the presidential car wouldn't have a roof? The bubble top. The only thing I can find is that an Agent Kinney ordered the removal of the bubble top. Now, I can't find anything more about it than he ordered it. So why? There's no, there's no logical reason why he would do that. I've heard various stories which are, according to at least 9 agents that went on the record, saying that they were untrue. I've heard people saying that JFK ordered it himself. Yet 9 of the agents there have stated that this isn't the case. So this Agent Kinney apparently ordered the removal of the bubble top. But all that aside, how did Oswald know that the presidential car wouldn't have a roof? But what I mean by that is, he took his rifle to work with him that day in the morning to the Texas School Book Depository. Okay, as is corroborated by his workmate who drove him to work. I believe he said that the package he had with him was curtain poles or something, equally ridiculous. Why would he be taking curtain poles to his work? I don't know. But anyway, so he decides on this day to take his rifle to his work to shoot JFK. Now, how did he know that the bubble top wouldn't be there? And as far as I can tell, JFK has never done another president. Previously hadn't done any presidential motorcades where the bubble top wasn't on. So it wasn't as if it was, there was some kind of precedent for this behaviour. So how did Oswald know that? The second thing that I want to ask is, how did Oswald know the route would be changed that day to enter Dealey Plaza? The original was, the original route was Main Street and onto Stemmons Freeway, and it was changed at the 11th hour to turn off Houston Street, from turning off Houston Street and then Elm Street. I don't get it. Sorry, it's changed at the last minute to turn off Houston Street and then Elm Street. Sorry, I got that wrong there. And thus entering Dealey Plaza. There was a photo in the Dallas Morning newspaper that day, that very day, that showed, let me just get it, okay, there you are, that show this photograph here, which shows the route not entering Dealey Plaza at all. And this was on the morning of his visit. Okay? So, the original planned route was, Main Street and then onto the Stemmons Freeway. And the revised parade route, obviously goes this way and onto Elm Street where the president was hit from, if you believe the lone gunman thing, from the Texas School Book Depository. So, how did Oswald know that was going to happen? There would have been no sense for him to take his rifle with him to his work at Texas School Book Depository if all the information that he had up to that point had stated that the car wasn't even going to be going past the Texas School Book Depository, or within any sort of range of it. So Oswald, I just want to know how he knew those things were going to happen, because otherwise, why would he have bothered taking his rifle to work? Because there would have been no point to him doing that at all. He wouldn't have, he wouldn't just take it because, President Kennedy happened to be in Dallas that day. That doesn't make any sense at all. So those are two questions there. How did Oswald know that the presidential car wouldn't have a roof? And how did he know the route would be changed that day to enter Dealey Plaza? I think these are the real questions here that we should be asking, as investigators of this particular case. Let me know what you think in the comments section, guys. I know you guys have been discussing with me on my other 2 JFK videos. Let me know in the comments section, because basically I think we really need to get the answers for this, guys. We really do. So yeah, let me know.